Welcome to Love Drama Deceit. This is Karen. I'm going to do a recap of Monday episode of The Young and the Restless. Young and the Restless. They all was at Victor's house on Friday. They had Matt, Jack, and Kyle. So they kind of bargained with Victor. But he want the AI software, which Victor is not budging. He's not giving it to him. But Victor got a text message. Uh, and it has to do with what Kane and Phyllis is up to. Pretty much Kane, because Phyllis don't have no control. Kane pushed the button, and so to mess with Victor's company, to gut his company just like he did his. But he didn't tell anybody at the time. He just told Jack to take Matt and leave. He had no deal because he didn't want to deal with it right then. So Victor walks out of the room, and they all are still there waiting on him to come back, trying to figure out what's going on, what shook him up like that. But they couldn't put it together. So him and Nikki and Adam and Matt and the two security guards had Matt sitting in the chair. They were just all in there talking, and Kyle. But they wasn't getting anything accomplished because Matt was just having fun with it. Making this look, he was just having fun, just joking. He's crazy, just talking crazy. Said told him to take him. Victor told him to take him and leave, and Matt talking about, "Oh, take me with you, Jack. Your place is much cozier anyway." But he was just agitating them and just having fun, making a fool out of all of them. So that's pretty much it. Then back at the club, you got Phyllis and Kane. They leaving, and Jack and Sally comes in the door, country club, and so knowing Billy, he had to try to agitate Phyllis and and Kane, but they didn't really want to talk to him, but he wouldn't stop. He just kept on and on and on. Sally was looking at him like, "Will you stop and let's go?" But he wasn't. Phyllis tore him to shreds, and she should have been did that a long time ago. Because you ain't no better than Phyllis. I don't know what makes him think he's better than Phyllis. Is it because you're an addict? You done worse than Phyllis has, and you're gonna continue to do it. You're gonna mess up again. Because you might as well just Sally might as well face it, because once he done got a hint of what Phyllis and them up to, because Jack couldn't understand, but then Billy called Jack and let him know what was going on. And as he was talking to Jack, he was telling me he wished it was him that was taking Victor down, but Sally was standing there listening after he said that, he was done with all that. But Billy is not done with all that. He's not done with Victor. Victor done done too much to him. He's not going to let that go. But I tell you one thing, hopefully it works, and he get the right about him like they've been writing about him in their media. But I think it's gonna go so far. I think he's gonna stop it, because I don't think they're gonna let him bring Victor down completely down, destroy his whole company. I can't see that happening, but I do see some damage. But some kind of way, I don't know if Victor's gonna get it stopped. I think, but he did call everybody in. He had Victoria and Adam and Nikki there, and he told them that his company is already being gutted as they speak. So. But I just feel like, but Kane already had that. I think Kane had that plan already, because he just needed somebody to push him over the edge. But once Lily told him she didn't want to have nothing to do with it, and then his kids said they didn't have nothing to do with it, so he don't have anybody but Phil. So Phil don't have anybody. So they just it was easy to talk him into it after that. So he already had that plan. I don't even think it had anything to do with Phil. I feel like he was going to do something anyway. He just needed that nudge to do it, because he. So Billy was over there, eavesdropping on this, and that's what led to him coming in and saying what he was saying through them. And then when Sally asked him what he didn't want to tell her, but he told her what he had overheard. But anyway, him and Phyllis, they went to prison. Like he told Phyllis he had already pushed the button, but he didn't tell her. But then they went back to his training, and then they got in the bed. And you got and that's pretty much it. They just deal with Matt. They took Matt back. They took Matt. Oh yeah, Victor told. He got on the phone and told, after Jack and them left with Matt. He told got on there and told his security guard to follow Jack them and don't let Matt out of their sight. So therefore, wherever they take Matt at, he gonna rescue. He gonna get him. So he already on that. He might be a little distraught, but he's still on his top of his game. He said he's gonna. In other words, he's gonna confiscate him from them some kind of way. I don't know how he's gonna do it. Maybe they'll show it today. I don't know. But then that's pretty much it on that. We're gonna see today what's gonna happen if Victor gonna get mad or if Victor gonna be able to save his company. I could care less because Victor need to mind his business. He always bothering folks, and when people's not bothering him, Jack's not bothering him. But Jack is not gonna unleash that boy on Nick or nothing like that. He's not gonna do that because he's not Victor. He's just using the other bargain too. But wrong kind of tool to bargain with. He's not gonna do that. All he need to know is that you have him, so he's gonna do exactly what he's gonna do. Have someone follow them and confiscate him. That's pretty much it. So like, comment, and subscribe.